Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Disco Elysium. And last Let's Play, we found our gun. A gun's a tool, Marge. Like a butcher's knife or something. Some kind of a Simpsons thing. And we got it from the pigs. Not, pigs, but a person called the pigs. An old lady that's kind of been going not too well, and, like, is super into police stuff, I guess? And then we also got into here, where we found pinball machine. Now we're going to the secret passage.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside. Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for two people to fit in.
I wouldn't do that, but...
The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
what year is it?
There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descend, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
Sorry if I sound a bit weird right now. I just played a game where it was like, wow, this game took a turn. It was an indie furry game.
A small steel plaque reads Halter 800. Halter is a Koningsteiner lift company who went out of business a long time ago.
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
Okay, also I'm drinking coffee, it's the morning.
At the end of the last century. Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital. Maximum 5.
It appears his whole enthusiasm is sarcastic.
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
Hold tab, also move this to the side. Empathy close.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up, a long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
I wouldn't exactly call this a hostel. I think I've been in a hostel and it had like 4 different walls.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the hearties bang away at it.
Remember the dice maker? Then that means...
Ah, yes, as the novelty dice maker said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue. If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
Stupid superstition. But still, it would be interesting to see what the cafeteria manager thinks of this. You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot! These, unlike everything else here, are new. Three weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
This is so good it makes him forget the whole Kimball memory.
It was a stereo investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider.
What do you mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind Classius' room, in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant.
How? Like, to see the dead body? Or... maybe to do something to the guy? If he was up here?
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Soul could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have
Vamp?
left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines.
Oh, I guess shoes.
One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways.
Between that and that. The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person. No, these little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me, or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
A hole in the wall?
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
Boring footprints. I want to jump to sensationalist conclusions. You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural there. Sensationally unnatural.
What do you mean sensationally unnatural? Banging?
The door is small but heavy looking. It's barred from the inside.
Unless we've veered off into a folded M dimension, I'm expecting to step out on the roof. We could ask Glacier about this route. See how she reacts?
Folded M dimension. A reference to the popular science fiction series, In System. Look who's in a good mood suddenly. And
Nope. Would we be able to go this way? Ooh. Downstairs. So, the other thing I can think of was there's traps to get at. No, not those kinds of traps. I'd say I'd wish, but it'd be kind of weird having a trap in this game. Oops, sorry. Traps aren't gay. Just because you like men that look like women does not mean you're gay. Completely straight. But yeah, I was thinking there wasn't a thing, so at some point I was like, I'm gonna look if there's a trap that I missed, and there actually was. I was like, is this something I'm supposed to do later? But yeah, can miss traps. I don't think it's that one. There's like one round. Oh, is it this one?
it takes you a moment, but finally you spot the last of Morel's traps. This one's partially obscured by the reeds. The reeds rustle confidentially, while the residential building, menacing in the darkness behind you, shield them from the wind. The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here. No locus. No phasmid either, but still.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there. I just see an empty trap.
The netting is a little untidy, messier than the others, like someone or something picked up the trap and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
Perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but then I would be taking this on as a case, which I'm not.
You just know about this.
Okay, but after that we get back to our own assignments. There really is no explanation for why we are taking such a detour at this point in the investigation. None whatsoever.
So I increase my cop skills. Okay, special burst, victim tattoos. Wait. I think that's reading a book, but we'll think about that. I'm not gonna give him back his jacket. I want the jacket. He'll be there some other time. Door stay. Isn't she the one on the thing? I don't know. Oh yeah. Like, can we... Balls. I don't know why this game is so adverse to fast travel sometimes, you know? It's not like there's bad guys around that we can't teleport away from or something like that. It's just, hey, you can teleport, but only in certain areas. Like, you have to go to where you can teleport in to teleport out. I don't know. So, Mr. Egg.
DeLorean charge! The place to be! Make some noise, man!
Vibrations thump through your blue soul. The music sounds much better in the church. He stands on stage behind a table,
I just wasn't sure if you
nodding
already
along to the
listened
music
to it.
and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer. One reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side, you see an auxiliary.
Okay, I forgot that we could maybe listen to our things. Don't we have a recorder thingy? Yeah.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You push command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachon. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalsund crane.
He's right.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
End of recording. It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
Not sure about in this universe.
Still,
There's more going on here than we know.
Corty could be short for Cortenard, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. Probably the mountain at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work,
Mountain.
a village on the Samaran Isola in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about. Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
A symbol of soldier of the apocalypse style conduct in a civil environment.
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night.
Guess we'll give him the magnetic tape.
Good morning, comrade! Yeah!
Yeah! It was awesome! And scary. Very hardcore. Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't control it. At all. It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. Starts compressing itself and everything around it. Completely fills up the headspace. Extreme!
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with the after effects of the sound. Imagine if you could harness that power, making it pulse.
Yeah! Welcome to the gloaming! Oh! I don't know. Maybe someone can do something with this. I imagine this is the sounds that the future could make. Yeah!
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 Remix time! Tape goes here, into deck B.
A hand on his ear, he listens to the audio through his headphones and shouts.
Wow! Did you get this from Arno himself? Listen, I'm just going to show it to you. Ready?
Did we always have those lights there?
Wow! Here's that! The signs match perfectly! Now if only we had the beat for the full assault, it would be unbelievably hyper!
What is this? It's good. How did you guys do that?
Yes, but what if Van Eyck based his remix on some forgotten local melody, like a folk song, and you just found the original piece that inspired him to create this jam? That would explain why it fits so well.
I guess.
Nah, to me it sounds like classic Van Eyck. I don't think he needs any inspiration from folk songs. Maybe he lives in Martinez and just threw away part of his song because he thought it wasn't good enough.
I guess.
I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action. Contingencies of our limited existence.
I guess.
That and Egghead's fantastic talent.
Noid's right. Egghead's technical talent is the key. No,
I guess.
this is definitely part of the same song. Something cut from it. It fits too well.
Be how it may, if it fits, it fits! Bring up the volume!
What about the bass? Do you have any ideas for that?
Nope.
Yeah, I remember. You said it needs more bass.
I think you might know the answer.
Oh! But how?
What about that compressor Andre was setting up? to achieve some sort of parallel processing.
Fuck if I know.
Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't figure it out. I think the jam's already pretty ultra.
But it could be hyper hardcore!
Need more interfacing. And that's yellow, right? Not wearing any pants. Yeah, it is what it is. It's kind of nice to go back to this game, even though it's just a lot of thinking and stuff like that, and having no idea what's going on. Put those pants on. Since, as I said at the beginning of this, I was playing for, you know, reference and stuff like that, Dead Lamb Walking, and it was like, oh, so this might be a bit rough. And it was like, wow. That isn't a bit rough. Ooh.
Good morning,
Ooh.
comrade! Yeah! Harder core!
Try our best.
Sidechain the beat. Listen, you can use the compressor to select between which track it's compressing, either the auxiliary signal or the main input from the tape. Make it alternate between the signals. The compressor controls the gain based on the level of the signal on the aux sidechain input. It will allow maintaining a loud sound without peaks that fill up all the headspace.
Sidechaining it, you said?
Then he puts on his headphones and his eyes go wide, wider than they've ever gone on drugs. He starts jumping up and down with bliss in total silence, still listening to his headphones.
Hey, what did you do to Egghead Cop Man? Did you break him?
Are you ready, pussy?
Noid straightens his
I'm a
back,
ready pussy.
ready for the beat.
I was born ready, Egg.
We turned it hardcore! Yeah! Get into the beat! Walk on those
The
feet!
audio assault is glorious. The speed freak dances on the stage, intensely waving his hand in the air.
This is beauty! This is life!
What in the world is going on? The way melody and bass flow together, it's unnatural.
Your body is taking a beating from the low frequencies crashing over you. It's making you feel alive again.
Introducing the ultimate sound!
God damn it! This dance club idea might just work out.
DeLorean Church! The place to be! Pump it! Pump it!
This is it. This is a new era. The fabric of the world has been irrevocably altered.
Cool. So, can we pants?
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Or savoir-faire.
Goodbye, officer.
Gotta look cool. It was like 58.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music in.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and truly dance, who knows what will happen?
Goodbye, officer.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes and vacate your skull, leaving your brain to wonder, where did that little fluttering light go?
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind.
Of your spine?
Here it will begin. Oh, don't worry. The music's still there. It's you who is gone. Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid. Electrified. Who fucking cares?
Let me dance.
No, not good. Or who fuck God? Where is your God?
The dance floor, yeah!
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn.
I mean, I would be like, that doesn't sound right, but it's like, well, sometimes they cut off chickens' heads and the chicken's still, But then it kind of wonders, like, well, then why is it that when people are shot in the heads, they just don't, continue doing stuff? They're dead.
To rule the world. Yes, it's all true. In the spinal cord.
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Bust a move.
Foolhardy! Do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago.
With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing, twist by twist, turn by turn. As you open your eyes, you should scream, hyper, hyper. It seems appropriate. You have become a flawless interlock mechanism, a flesh and bone approximation of the throb coming from the speaker setup of the one called Eggheads, entirely, rigidly, imbecilic, without pity or fear, free from self-awareness, no deliberation, only, and I mean only, execution.
Oh my god! No way!
Hardcore!
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observes your moves for a second. He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm. The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Asil? Aren't you going to dance?
No. Recording.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work. She's still at her mainframe, pressing buttons, reading printouts, but she started nodding her head along to the music. The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion.
What's going on here? Delinquents.
This has nothing to do with the case.
This is clearly a Code 31 emergency. The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The light reflects off his glasses, giving him the appearance of a surgeon in the middle of a tense procedure. He's having trouble adjusting to the new reality before him.
What's happening?
I'm undercover, yeah!
Good for you. Rock on then. What?
Who's the one in charge? You are.
Are you kidding me?
I assure you, I'm not. Chain of command is a joke, ain't it?
What? Get a what?
Sheesh, okay.
Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork, plus is that Ubi folk dancing?
Nah, it's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age inappropriate. Now, check this shit out.
The lieutenant begins to heel kick the church floor with such intensity, it's reasonable to fear he'll kick a hole right through it, causing the floor to crack and the pillars to collapse, bringing the church roof down on all of you. The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the extreme. You're going off the charts.
Here we go again!
Hardcore fills the air.
The sound above my head!
The what now? The sound above your what?
I wouldn't have thought this is where this game was going.
Above my hair, man!
Okay, this is too imbecilic. Excuse me.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Man! Now, man! Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people. End of human development. Mission complete. All right.
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles underneath.
Goodbye, officer.
Cleaning out the rooms. What if you didn't lose your memory? What if something in Martinez came and stored it all away, for you to slowly open one box at a time, so you can choose which parts to keep? Keep almost none of it. Only the flowers on the windowsill, only the distant sound of a radio. Lose all the actors, the dark shadows, leave only the still lifes, the blissful distant wash of waves. If everybody knew, you never did, she'll be coming soon. That is all.
Who? My wife or the person with the golden lungs? Well, we're a bit over time, but that's fine. I am going to check what's next to get. Caustic Echo, I guess. If we have that. What do we need to do? We probably don't have that. Hardcore! Yeah! 15th interlobe and bringing the law. Hit the homosexual underground. I have no idea what that's supposed to... I mean, I don't know what most of these things are supposed to be. Date of birth generator and remote viewers division. I guess not. What would I have to do? Supernatural talk, talk about age, call myself Law, talk to Joyce? Who's Joyce? Disco Elysium. Joyce. Oh, her. Yeah, I don't know. If we didn't have that thing, then we're missing something. Then now what are we gonna do next? Tell him that the hostel's doomed. Talk to the lady on the top area. Thought we did. Oh. Ask her later. Kuno's dad. I'm not sure what to do next with regards to the main story, you know? I just kind of want to briefly look into there. Unless we're just kind of continuously bumping against walls and stuff like that. Because let's see. Get started. Body down. Talk to Everhart. Talk to Joyce. Smoking Witness. Titus Hardy. The lady on the roof. Enter fishing village. We got the badge. We got the gun. And now we need to reconstruct the murder? Where would we go to do that? Maybe we already did that? Okay, we need to talk to what's-her-name about the, thing. Okay, that'll be for another time. That's gonna be the end of this Let's Play, yeah! So, please comment, cause I like comments, tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise, if you like my YouTube. Is there a carnival going on around somewhere? I don't know. Anyways, until next time, me, GamerWolfSix at Disco Elysium. So, thanks and see ya.